All right, welcome back to Next Gen Agent. This episode is going to talk about building your database and then nurturing your database. Because if you're not nurturing your database, you're missing out on sales. You're always chasing new opportunities. But your database is where the money is, and it's where you grow your business. So today I'm going to talk to Nathan Najib about how he grew his database in West Melton from 0 8 years ago to now he's probably got every home in the market on there, and he's probably selling every home in the market. So Nathan.
Hello.
8 years ago, probably 10 years ago actually, maybe. You had 0. You picked West Melton as your town of choice.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do to build a database there?
So this is going to take, and I can tell everything to everybody, but very few of them going to do exactly what I did, because it takes time, takes effort, takes discipline to be able to do it for a long, long period of time, because it doesn't happen overnight. We spoke about in the last episode, we talked about the marathon mentality as opposed to sprint mentality. Most agents have got a sprint mentality. So they want to sprint and win. But the real estate industry is a marathon if you want to build a sustainable and successful and a great business with an amazing reputation, right? So first of all is you get contact of every single person in the neighborhood. Well, it's a hard work, Nathan. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It is hard work.
Yeah.
So you get everybody's contact details. So I go street by street. Get every street that's in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I can say that from back my mind from per subdivision now, because I've been doing this for this 10 years, and I run the subdivisions every week.
Mm-hmm.
So get every street and every owner of the property. And then now you've got everybody's details in the neighborhood, 1,000 properties.
When you're saying getting them, what are you doing to get them?
You go to Property Guru.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. Like, you go to Property Guru,
Mm-hmm.
get their first name, their last name,
Mm-hmm.
their address where they live, their property.
Yeah.
And you add them this to your database. Most people should have some sort of database.
Yeah.
And then what we also do, we add anniversary dates to those people when they bought the house.
Yeah.
So now you can send them cards once a year at least. And then you go start door knocking the neighborhood.
Okay.
If you're an agent that's not doing very well, or is not making $1 million, you probably got plenty of time to do all this stuff, right? If you're a brand new agent, you got plenty of time. You've got nothing else to do. So I'll get everybody's information. I'll add them to my database, and I'll add the anniversary date. I'll add that to the database as well. Now your goal is to make sure you get everybody's phone number. Well, how do you do that, Nathan? You go and door knock. You do flyer deliveries. You do color competition. You get involved in the community. That's exactly what I did to get people's information.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you get people's information, by that time you would have hopefully got a listing or two in the neighborhood. And I can guarantee you're going to get listings if you keep on consistently working on this in this area. Once you get that, you door knock the area again and keep on working on it over and over again. It's not going to happen overnight,
Mm-hmm.
but some of the best agents, most of the best agents overseas have done exactly that. They got an area to specialize. And that's what we do here at Najib. We've got a blueprint. We're going to teach you exactly how to do daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly, and yearly, right? So in here, that's why you don't see agents, a lot of agents that are top agents in New Zealand, they've been around for a long time. And they probably got a team that work with them. They got 3-4 agents working with them, and they probably have got a share in the office. You can build an amazing business you don't have to be in the business for 20 years like I've been. What I did in 20 years, you can do it in 12 months or 24 months, I can guarantee.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of work.
And once you get that first listing as well, and you have the open homes, then you're gathering details from potentially people who are in the area too, and you can pair that with your database and add the emails and the phone numbers to that contact.
I remember when Craig gave me the first listing in West Melton. Craig Howe, old farmer, lovely guy. I love Westmilton. I love the neighborhood. I love the people there. Right, it's an old school, like kind of conservative kind of neighborhood. That's why I love the area. I get along with them. They get along with me. So got to find an area where you love and you can kind of relate to the people that live there. So, but when Craig gave me the first listing, I remember it. I knocked every goddamn door that was in the area. Yeah, we got a listing. And that was one of the most expensive houses sold at the time. Like we sold them, I think, just over $1 million, 1.10 or something.
Yeah.
Back then, $1.10 million was a lot of money. And the whole neighborhood started talking about it. The most expensive house sold kind of in the neighborhood, right? Over $1 million. And then the rest is history. Craig still told me, like, I got you started here, Nath.
Yeah. Give me some money.
He doesn't ask for money, but he does always tell me that I got you started here, which is true.
Yeah, I mean, he probably loves the fact that he helped you out there, gave you that first listing. Yeah.
Lovely guy, still a dear client of mine, and I've sold a bunch of houses for them since.
Yeah. I mean, going back to that database capture, most people are not willing to do that. And I mean, one thing we do here as well digitally that we know works is if you produce the best market report, in the world, in that suburb or subdivision.
Can I talk to that?
Yeah.
Like, talking about the best market report in the world that suburb has ever seen is exactly that. What I did I was probably in the business doing work there for probably about 4, maybe 5 years, and I had a bit of traction, but not much. And I started delivering that 2,000 properties. This hand delivered, beautifully done market report like you do for our sales team here. That the market shifted straight, like went through the roof, because like nobody else does it, right?
Yeah.
If you want to do like everybody else does, you're going to be an agent like everybody else is, right? You got to do things differently.
Yeah.
And thankfully, our marketing, when people see our marketing, they like, why would I want to sell with anybody else? And I say that with all the respect, but we've created something that you can be proud of when you're marketing your property.
Yeah. And going back to that market report, I remember looking at it and thinking, wow, this is so detailed. And then what I did is created that into a digital report.
Yeah.
And then you put that online, you put that in Facebook groups. If you want to do Facebook ads, that's the best way, is you add value. And then you get leads from that area.
All these
people
things
live there, they're interested in West Melton.
Exactly.
And then you can build your database that way. Yeah.
Absolutely. And also, Bobby, like, one of the things that I also want to emphasize is I've been doing this for 20 years, right? I've got the best people here, thankfully, to help me do that, like, yourself and your team and everybody else that we've got here, to take everything off the plate for these agents. That's why we can say, hand on heart, if you willing to do the work here, we'll double your income, hands down, no problem at all.
Yeah.
If you want to start in real estate, we'll help you do $1 million, 500,000, however much you want to, depending how much work you want to put in the first 12 months, right? Because I know this works. It's worked for me. It's worked for everybody else that I know. And it worked for just recently 570,500 agents.
Yeah.
One of our agents, right? 27 sales. How many agents does that? Good luck doing that someplace else, right? First 12 months.
No, we've got plenty more tactics as well for building databases. That's one of the most asked questions. How the hell do I build my database?
Sure. With your Facebook marketing that you do for here, for Najib and our team here, like I'm telling you, I was having trouble finding somebody. Everybody's digital marketer, right? They give you leads just from Shirley, but I'm selling. We smelt it like, what the hell am I going to do with a guy in Shirley who's not even thinking about selling? He just wants to know what his house is worth or whatever. So finding where you invest your money, when you put a dollar in, you should be able to get $5 back. Or otherwise, why the hell are you doing it, right? And I spend hundreds of thousands in marketing, trying to grow my own business and now the company, right?
Yeah.
But there's the right way to do it and there's the wrong way to do it. We save you time, we save you money because we've learned from all our mistakes, right?
And agents are willing to invest their own money into the in-house ad management here. So,
And the reason behind
yeah.
that is because we want to invest your own money, is because when you invest your own money, you got skin in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know what it was like when I was getting printed my flyer, me printing it, or the agency I used to work for printed it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I got it printed, I made sure that it got delivered.
Yeah.
But if the agency printed it, even though I used to pay 10 cents, they used to charge us 10 cents a page.
Mm-hmm.
I might have not delivered the whole lot, but when I paid for the thing and I had skin in the game and I paid the full amount, the whole thing, and I knew how much it cost me.
Yeah.
So nothing would have gone.
Yeah, it's skin in the game, but also what a lot of agents do is they pay for ad agencies, and then they also have to pay their money as well to promote the ad.
Yeah.
Whereas here, all they're doing is putting the money in to promote the ad.
That's a great point
That's
too. You're
it,
exactly
yeah.
right, because you pay $1,000, they take $600, and they only put $400 in the marketing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the marketing is not even correct either.
Yeah.
So you are absolutely 100% of your money, if you invest, it goes straight to where it's supposed to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Now, once you've got your database, you're very good at this. You're maniacal about systems and follow-up.
Yeah.
Talk me through how you manage your database. What are you doing to know when to contact the person at the right time to nurture your database?
When you got an area that you specialize in, people get to know you after a little while, you can call them and give them updates of whatever's happening. You don't even have to ask for business. So that's how I do it. Like, when I call somebody, if it's the area that I specialize in, or it is somebody in my database, I just want to call and say happy birthday or happy anniversary day, whatever. I just call them. I don't even ask them for business.
Mm-hmm.
So these people that you want to nurture for later down the track, or for people that you want a business from today, right? So somebody comes to my open home and they don't want to give me the details. I'll probably like, have you got a house to sell? Can we help you with it? And then we're probably not going to talk again, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I've got an area that I specialize in, which I do, is I want to make sure I just talk to them every now and then. So one of the things that I have in our database is I'll call them at least once a year to happy anniversary date, because I've probably got their anniversary date, and I've probably got their phone number.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll call them and just connect with them. And usually, like, when I call them for anniversary day, like, oh yeah, we're thinking about selling.
Mm-hmm.
Then that they go from just the database person goes to the sellers list. We've got categories like we spoke about, right?
Yeah.
Once it goes to sellers list, then I'm more maniacally, I'm in touch with them. Like, now they're seller, they're thinking about selling. Are they thinking about selling it within 6 months or 6 months plus? If it's 6 months plus, I don't need to talk to them all the time.
Yeah.
But if within 6 months, I'm talking to them all the time.
Yeah.
I'm giving an update on what's sold down the road. I'm talking to them, see how is everything going. We're going with them. Have they found a house yet, or can I help them with point them in the right direction, or whatever? So I tailor make my connection with people
Mm-hmm.
once I know what their requirement is. Otherwise, I'm just talking to them, say, how is everything going for them? Is there anything I can do for you? I sold a house down the road and all those things.
Yeah. Talk me through your categories, so that's important, and how you distribute clients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are 3 main categories. You got silver. So just like in the Olympics, right? You got gold,
Mm-hmm.
the top.
Yeah.
I think people who sold through you.
Okay.
You got silver, the second place, people who bought through you, who hasn't done business with you, but they bought through you. If you keep in contact with them, they will probably going to go with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then bronze, people who have appraised their homes for.
Yep.
So I'll meet them in person, but I've never done business with them. So they go to the bronze group. And then the other groups that I have, I've got the sellers group, people who are thinking about selling within the 6 months, and sellers 6 months plus.
Yeah.
And these are the main groups that you need to have
Mm-hmm.
in your database. We got groups for properties that we sell, to make sure if I'm selling a house down Rosington Drive, I'll list the exactly same house down Rotherham Drive. I want to make sure I talk to every single person that came through Rosington Drive, saying, "Hey, I've got another house down the road that would be you would like."
Yeah.
So I point buyers in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
So those groups, the main 5 groups that I just suggested, those you can have
Yeah.
right away. And the reason behind that is also, if you want to talk to your gold group, You can just go bring it up, click, bring it up, which you probably want to talk to all the time because they're people that done business with you, trusted you.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to talk to them all the time because they're probably going to refer you to their friends and family. Assuming you've done a great job for them, which I like to think every person you want to get in touch with, make sure they become a raving fan.
Yeah.
The silver group who bought through you, but they haven't done business with you, keep in touch with them as well for the anniversary dates. Probably gonna know their birthdays, probably the kids' names. So talk to them every now and then as well, at least once a year, maybe twice. And then you've got your bronze people you've done appraisals for, but you had never done business with. You keep in touch with them as well. And then you got sellers 6 months plus, occasionally, and you got sellers within 6 months. You got to talk to them a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. We've actually got this whole nurturing playbook in our course that we've done. So we provide that. I remember, going back to not having a database. I remember before I worked here, I got a letter in my post, in my letterbox from you. I think it may have been from another agent. I can't remember now. And it was wishing us a 1-year anniversary.
There you go. So that's exactly
And instantly I'm like, oh, who's like that? Build your brand there instantly. Yeah. And it was handwritten. Yeah. No one else does it.
And you probably didn't even if you get that from me or from one of our guys here, you didn't buy that house from us.
I didn't buy it through you. No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because the agent that you bought it from,
Yeah.
he's probably like ditched you, forgotten about you. You probably did you hear back from? Have you ever heard?
I've never heard back from him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now, if I'm nurturing you, subconsciously, when you're thinking about selling, you're gonna call me.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So, and the business of real estate, I talk about it's a marathon, not a sprint. Treat it like a marathon, and you'll be awarded like a marathon runner.
And then imagine being that agent then, and they actually do what you say, and it's like go door knock, give a market report.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And then all of a sudden, now you're definitely in my mind.
You solidify
Get
the
their details. Hey, how's it? Yeah, so that's how it works, isn't it?
And I want to also emphasize, though, it becomes so much fun when you're doing that because now in the community, you're not just another real estate agent. You're the guy that sells every house in the neighborhood, the guy that's always present. You've probably not done so every house yet, but the guy that's present, the guy that's humble, the guy that's easy to get along with, the guy that people see there in the neighborhood all the time. And it's just a matter of time, man.
Yeah.
That the neighborhood becomes yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. All right. There you go, agents. That's how to nurture your database and also build a database. If you want our playbook on this, hit the link in the bio and you can get that for free. Anyway, we'll see you in the next podcast next week.